Even more stuff from the Goodwill by the pound. I made it out pretty well with a certain item, which I'll save for last because it's the best thing. But yeah, randomly I found the super fancy DVD version, the Vista series of Unbreakable, which I kind of wanted to re-watch because I kind of wanted to watch the Glass movie there. I grabbed this because it had Fallout on it, but it's just like... It's just a floppy lanyard. I don't know what this is or where this is from. It's not very good. It's pretty cheap. So I don't know what that's from. I like Fallout, the original Fallouts. 76 was a rather big misstep, but I grabbed that because it said Fallout. Maybe I shouldn't have because it doesn't seem that interesting or good. I got another piece of rock here, which again is nice for some basing stuff. Found a super cheap dinosaur. I've never seen this sculpt before. This is like a very shrimpy Stegosaurus. I don't know where the sculpt comes. This is definitely a newer one. I've been finding out that the sculpts of dinosaurs have been getting worse and worse throughout the years. Speaking of dinosaurs, here is something which I don't know what the company is, but it's, again, one of these ones. I think this might be an official Mega Bloks ones, because there are cheaper ones, but they never seem to fit together as well. This one seems to fit together pretty well. Oh, and its mouth opens up, too. I didn't notice that before. Look at that. Wah! So, yeah, I got this because it has the wings that you can pop on and off. So I figured I could use it for spare parts. But this actually doesn't look that bad. But no, actually it does. It's definitely action-y figuring, so it's not... You can't really get into a good pose. So I think this will be definitely for parts. I want to say the head as a trophy on the wall of an inn or something like that. Thought this would look nice as like some basing material or something. Yeah, I have no clue what it is, but it's got some interesting texture on there. So if you could chop it off and then just paint it as a bit of ancient ruins. I regret buying this. This is a little bit of a candelabra, but it really doesn't look that great. But maybe I could actually paint it and make it all crappy? Or maybe I could paint it and make it all fancy and just have it like smashed on the ground, maybe? I don't know. I do see some minor potential for that. I got this lovely BB-8 style dome, which I figure I can just repaint and then paint all crappy and corroded and have the texture kind of show up a little bit. So yeah, I don't know what this was originally, obviously. But yeah, that's all on its lonesome BB-8 thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll figure out what to do with that. Oh, and this I didn't take a close look at, but I thought this was actually something different, but it actually had some bits that I was excited about. This is obviously a cheapo, maybe this is a set for a train set, I want to say, because some of the stuff seems a little bit better than other things. Oh yeah, look at that. So some railroad crossing there. So obviously I think this is train set stuff. Scale, little stuff like that, little white picket fences, little feed troughs, little signs. Well, this is actually just a pile of wood. But what I really liked was all the teeny tiny little pig guys. Look at how nice in scale these would be for D&D pigs. These would be perfectly in scale for D&D pigs. The cows, ironically, well, I think they're supposed to be hogs, because the cows would be actually a little bit shrimpy for D&D, but the pigs were perfectly in scale for D&D, so I'll have to... I'm definitely going to use the pigs for something. You can definitely see that there's a bunch of railroad crossing stuff, so clearly this is for model train stuff. I got the little Schnauzer dog from Monopoly. And I don't think this is going to be good for D&D, But still, it's the little Schnauzer dog from Monopoly, which I thought was just a fun little miniature. My big find, my absolute best find, was some of these. And if you take a look, this is a complete human skeleton from RPM Skillcraft. So you can see that this is not exactly like... This is pretty complex. Now, it's not like amazing, but it's pretty dang impressive. And you just see like the little details. Like, obviously, I don't think this is the best molded or casted piece, but it does have pretty dang good detail. And I figure that little bits and pieces like this would be absolutely perfect for D&D. Like this would just be really fun. Just think of the ideas of just finding a giant's burial ground, and you have all the bones for scatter pieces or pieces of terrain. Oh, I really like it. And the best part is that I got a second pack of these for, and again, these were like $1.49 a pound, which is, considering how light these are, that's pretty good. And I got a third pack of these. So 3 complete skeletons. And I got a 4th pack of these. So yeah, I don't know if these are complete. Because the first one had a little box of see-through things. Yeah, I don't think this has anything to do... Well, I think this is actually how you hook the bones together with these little bracket things here. So, yeah, this box has a thing. I'm going to see if these skeleton sets are worth any money, because I have a bunch of them. So I don't think I need all of them, because I got another one, too. So, yeah. So I just grabbed these as quick as I could. I actually assumed that maybe some of these were different, but these are all human skeleton stuff. So even though, I mean, this is actually pretty damn cool. See, they do have that nice texture. Yeah, and I do like the fact that, like, they're in different pieces. Ah, everybody. What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Why must you fail me? Yes. Is this the head? I'm trying to piece this together. I think this is incomplete. Because I'm looking here and I do not see... In this little piece anyways, I don't see the other part of the skull. So... I won't feel bad about using this, but yeah, look at that, like a big, massive skeleton hand. The dang old possibilities are dang old endless, man. There's supposed to be another part of the skull which is not in this bag, so this is incomplete. So I 100% am not going to feel bad about messing around with this and using this for terrain purposes, because this is definitely incomplete because it's missing part of the skull. And this one is not missing part of the skull. Oh, this is way too interesting for me to look this around. No, this one seems to be complete. And then you have the big old cap here. Yeah, so look at that. Yeah, okay, so this one's missing the jaw. So this one's incomplete as well. And, you know, frankly, I'll have to look online to see if these are worth anything. They're probably not. Ribs! Spare ribs! Ribs! Spare ribs!
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Poop is a shit. That was my big hit. The Hollywood life. was living in trash, charging $5 for a mother hawking scat. The